I remember as a little kid, I was a little bit shy, I'm not gonna lie. I was also very adventurous, so I like going out, I like being outdoors. I love wearing boots, that was one thing. Cowboy boots, I love them.
I was in every sport imaginable every single day of the week. Dance, basketball, tennis, swimming, like all of these things. I had gotten a new bicycle. When I went to turn, I couldn't turn it, and I hit the fence. I started going to the doctors, and he didn't know what was wrong.
We can find the page on here, bud.
When Jack was little, everything came easy to him. Jack started getting sick when he was about 5.5.
They said I have cancer, and they didn't know how to treat me.
He couldn't eat. He couldn't see very well. He couldn't walk. We thought we were fighting cancer, and here we were just trying to get him to get through the treatment.
Cancer takes away from kids. One of the big things is time.
I would be sitting outside and like seeing my siblings running and playing around with their friends, and like I couldn't do that.
Just missing out on those like little things kind of amount to like this big thing that's just like, wow, you know, I didn't get to do that because of cancer. It really set me back.
Checkered flag is up, and his third win of the season for the four-time champion, Jeff Gordon.
I was introduced to racing cars when I was just 5 years old, and didn't take me long before I said, that's what I want to be one day when I grow up. The team that I started to drive for said, we'd like for you to come and visit some children at the hospital. Little did I know that that was going to change my life forever. I realized I could be doing more. And that led to me starting my own foundation supporting children battling cancer.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hi guys.
He's a big NASCAR fan.
You know what I like? I like that you like cars. I think that's cool. By having those experiences, meeting those families, it's given me enough hope to know that through my own foundation, generate enough dollars in research to support those that are doing incredibly important work.
Most of the breakthroughs for cancer have been in adults, and the reason for that is simple economics. We are 1% of the pie, so 99% is 15 years and older, and 1% is 15 and under. So if you're gonna pick a tumor that is mostly a childhood tumor, for companies, it's not begrudging them, but for companies, it's hard to invest in that. The Jeff Gordon Children's Foundation is essential to us. We cannot do it just based on National Institute of Health funding or at the local level. Without the community support, without philanthropy, we would never be able to advance cancer care as we have.
Over the last 20 years, cure rates have improved. At the same time, those treatments, very toxic. And then there are those that aren't being cured. There are those cancers that we don't know enough about. That's why we do the work that we do.
We take tumor cells and grow them in the tissue culture dish. When a child develops cancer, they are affected for an entire lifetime. In some cases, even if we can cure the cancer, children are left with a lifetime of long-term disabilities.
They had told me that amputation wasn't even on the table. My mom told me like what was happening. The only option to potentially save my life was to amputate my leg. I screamed at her. My 11-year-old self is like, you take promises so seriously, and so you're like, I can't believe this person betrayed me. How can I play sports? How can I do all these things? In my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
Jack's body doesn't process cold and heat very well. So if it's hot outside, he could have a seizure. When it's cold, he gets really cold. So Ben and Ella could do the fun things that we do outside. I remember him just being really sad. He wanted to do it too.
Having cancer did make it difficult to have those lasting friendships. I would see like movies and shows of kids riding their bikes together to school. Like, oh yeah, you know, we're best friends. Or like going mountain biking or whatever. I never got to do that. I'm 20 years old and I can honestly say I don't know how to ride a bike. It's just one of those things that really gets people. It's like, you can drive, but you can't ride a bike. Like, what's going on here, you know? It's mind-blowing.
Once like I was able to like figure things out, I guess, and be like, hey, like this is, I can't help this. that like propelled me forward. I wanted to be able to learn how to walk in 3 months, and so I did that. My friend Alma, she's an amputee also, and today she's gonna like help me figure out how to use my running blade better. I'm a little nervous, but I'll be fine.
Just one little ride left.
I definitely think that cancer has taught me to like look on the brighter side of things, especially like when you're in your darkest moments, that like you can only look at the bright side.
There you go.
Like it's hard not to like see something like positive in those moments come through.
Jack relates to superheroes because he feels like I had to fight a bad guy.
She tells us he's in remission. She said she would have given him less than a 20% chance.
Cancer. You can't really see him when you're fighting him. Like robbers, you can see. You can't see cancer.
Jack's favorite pastime is movies. It's almost like, it's his connection. When he goes out and talks to people in public, that's what he talks to them about, his movies.
He's a different kiddo, but that social piece is the one thing that has never been taken away of Jack. That's your thing.
I wish that people understood how much it takes to get one child through cancer therapy and how hard it is and all of the resources that it is needed to be able to do it the right way.
We rely on philanthropic support from organizations such as the Jeff Gordon Children's Foundation to enable us to do the research that will continue to improve outcome for children with cancer.
We can't do it alone. I put a lot of my own money back into the programs that we're part of in my own foundation. But that doesn't come close to the potential that's out there. That's why we need other people's help to help support us, be a part of it, be as passionate as we are about it, and know that by coming together as a group, as a team, we can make a much bigger impact. One of the things when I meet children and I see them start talking about something that they want to do. Keep playing with those cars. You never know where that might take you in life. You see them light up and you see them get excited. I love that. I love that passion and excitement, and that's what dreams, especially as a kid, that's what it's all about.
It's a beautiful day for a bike ride, huh?
Ezra.
Man. Ready to ride bikes?
Anxious. Cancer takes away a bit of the joy of life. For example, me riding a bike. I never learned how to ride a bike to this day.
So I want you to go ahead and line up with me.
I have no experience, so very excited.
Do I keep on going?
Yep, just keep going. See how the bike kind of responds, like wants to stay up for a second? That's all right, try it again. You're riding bikes is that first time that you're doing something on your own. You're independent, you're free, you know that you're powering it on your own by yourself, and that the only reason it's happening is because of your strength and your will to go do it.
I learned how to ride a bike. Looks very daunting at first, but once you get on there, it doesn't seem that bad.
It's easy whenever you're a cancer survivor. Everything else becomes
smaller,
minuscule.
I'm so happy right now. I'm like up there.
There you go.
I've been fortunate to see kids go on to live out their dreams and do amazing things because of doctors, because nurses and staff believed in them and believed in getting them healthy to go out there and live out those dreams. And I want to see every child be able to have that opportunity.
Look down the road.